a bit early, so I'm going to wait to see who comes in. And I'll just talk about the old antennae, I think, why we're... Hi, Miss Chime. Funny enough, it's you. We were talking about you today, but I just mean as in, I think someone tried to have another account of you with the MISS. Hi, Dave. So I'm just going to do a little chat on the antennae. I have done the antennae chat before. Oh, 8 watching, but seeing as I went somewhere today, which I'll tell you about in a minute, and then we'll do a bit of... I'll do a bit of dinging and just see if anything comes in while we're waiting. I have asked, so tune in, folk. And then I'm going to do a little chat and then we'll do another wait in a bit. But like I said, 8 last night, maybe more. Hi, Red Eye Jedi. So don't forget, when the orbs do come in, they normally come over here, around here. That's why it's a bit dark, because normally they're in that area. And if... Hi, I've not checked your channel yet, but we did see them last night. I hope you did. Some people find it hard to see them, but it's not. But why we're just waiting... Hello, did you see it? Thank you. Did you see the orb came from here to here, and I'm saying it's normally here? It came from over here. There it is. Thank you. I feel a tingling on the back of my head. Thank you. I'm just going to talk and let them do whatever. Before I came on, I asked them if they wanted to come in because I still felt the energies about. I'd got a tingle in my head. That's because I've gone in the dark, you see. Did you see them? I'm doing this. Told you tea light. Yeah, my tea lights are over there, and I just wanted to prove to some people who are naysayers, you know, I'm not a naysayer, but thank you, Dave. I've got tea lights over there, and I've got my lovely Himalayan, which I'll put in front of me. So right on cue. So thank you to those little energy orbs there coming in, and I'm just going to carry on speaking, and you might see some more if you know what you're looking for. So I'm just gonna I'll get distracted now. I'm just gonna carry on, and maybe they'll come in from wherever, and then we'll sit and watch as well, because we do get distracted by chat and stuff. But that was just to show you to be aware. They came in when I asked them to. Thank you. So I went to see this lovely Cypriot woman today on having my hair dreadlocked. Now, to me, I don't just see it as, you know, some people say, oh, it's, you know, for people of colour or whatever. I see it also as people with unruly hair that need a protective sort of hairstyle, because I just can't deal with this anymore. Dolly, did you see the bright one? It did feel like a child. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I will talk about them in a minute, because I just want to get this chat out of the way and then we can watch, because that's what I said I was going to come and do today, but I just thought I'd throw this chat in there. So I went to see her, and yeah, well, my hair's naturally curly for people who don't know, and when it's curly, it's hard to manage, and when it's when I blow it out like this, it just gets knotty. That's why I've thrown it up. So I went to see her, but you'll laugh at this. Yeah. So I go in one of them old-fashioned lifts, because it's near me. It's 2 minutes away, so I can't believe it. I'm just, yes, I asked for somebody, and she's great. So I go in the old lift. It's one of them when you have to pull the door back, pull the gated thing back, and then get in it. So I'm there, like, trying to pull this door, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do it. They used to, years ago, because I've not been here for ages to this place, even though it's down the road from me. There used to be a guy. Hi, there used to be a guy that stood in the lift and took you to what floor. Anyway, luckily, a couple came down, and I got in after they got in. So I'm on my own, and I forgot that, like, when you go up to the second floor, where the village, where they sell things, it's called, like, Crafting Village or something. I forgot that. I was stood looking at the wall thinking, it's not even stopped on the floor. Like, I'm looking at the wall and then I was like, oh yeah, Dolly, just turn around the other way because you're supposed to get out that side. And I was like, oh yeah. And then I had to pull, you know, it's not like a normal elevator. It's an old fashioned one where the door's open, like a modern one. It's like you have to pull the thing back, the gate, the cage. It was a cage. And then you have to pull the door back. So I did that. I got out and then I was like, where is this place? Next minute, I see this woman with dreads in, where the woman who does it was just doing maintenance on her roots. And she saw me come in, and the woman, not the shop owner, but the woman's like, oh, I just had mine done. You need to go for it. You need to do it. You need to go for it. I've had mine for a year. And I was like, yeah, that's why I'm coming in, to ask her the price, you know, and to know what I've got, how much I've got to save up for, to hopefully get it done next February for my 43rd birthday. Feeling time. I've wanted to do it for ages, and a lot of people know I've talked about it, but never really done it properly. Yes, I'll come into chat in a bit when I've just got this out of the way about the orbs. They just come in just at the beginning. I'll ask again in a bit, and then we'll have a look. This sort of looks like one here. Could be wrong. And yeah, so I sat down and she's like, yes. Hi, Raw Crow, core 3333. So yeah, so like I said, I won't look in chat because I'll get distracted. So she's like, oh yeah, you've got a lot of hair, and I had to let it down. I went, oh, it's not naturally like this though, you know, it's naturally curly. And hers were gorgeous. They were quite neat, they were really nice, but they were gorgeous. I saw the work that she's done on photos. I saw the woman who went out. So I saw the work that she does, and it's the sort of, I think it's, if people know about it, where you sort of rip the hair, not ripping it, you're just sort of doing this, like back comb, palm roll, and then crochet hook, which is what I wanted. And I want the ends to be left out. They're going to be extended a little bit because my hair will shrink quite a bit. So I still want to keep the length. So they'll be just extended a little bit. And then hopefully when it grows out, I can take them out. But I was like, right, what's the damage? Woo! So she told me the price, and I was like, yes, I thought it'd be about that much with my hair, because it goes off your length if you're having extensions. The time that you sat in the chair, she's got to make the extension, she's got to stand there, and it does take hours, by the way. She looked at my hair and said, hi, JP. Yeah, so it might take 2 days to do your hair, you know, a sitting of so many hours and then so many hours. And I was like, yeah, I had my hair braided years and years ago, and that took hours and hours. So, you know, I couldn't do one full sitting, but I said, that's fine, because I live around the corner, I can get half done and then come back the next day. So, hi, Jesus Christ. So, I hopefully should be getting it done in February, March, because I need to save up for it. It's a lot of money, but I don't smoke, I don't drink. I haven't been on holiday for years, apart from I'm going to my trip to New York soon, woohoo. But that's of courtesy of my mum, which is really nice for my sister, like a mother and daughter's holiday with friends. But you know, I don't treat myself to like expensive things because I'm not really into that. You know, I make my own jewelry. I don't need diamonds and pearls and stuff. No, I'm not saying it's nice, but I just, you know, I like what I like. So I thought, you know what, hi, Venice, I'm just going to treat myself to something that I feel is going to benefit me. I'm going to love it. I'm really excited about it. And the woman who's doing it is so beautiful. She's like, hi, Chris. She's like boho-y. Her hair is beautiful. I might have a picture of her actually. And she sells sort of stuff I like, jewelry and stuff, and it's just beautiful. So I'm really, really looking forward to just sitting there for hours and getting it done and having a chat with this beautiful lady who said on her bio, you know, she's Cypriot, she hand makes things, she does stuff, she's done it for years, and then she's got herself you know, she's come over, she's got herself a shop, and then she learned dreadlocks, so she's doing that. And then hi anyone who's coming, and then like she just wants to make the world a beautiful place with her handmade gifts, which is like what I want to do. I think mine are beautiful. I think hers are beautiful. We just want to, you know, get them out there, and people can have handmade gifts. Like I always say, it's got your essence on it. To me, it has. Oh my God. just laughing at something my dad sent me. But let me see if I've just got a quick picture before we start the. And if anyone's just come in, the orbs came in right at the beginning when I asked them to, so you can always look at that at the beginning. But we're hoping to see some more. So, and they came from this side this time. Let me see if I've got a picture. Yeah, so I've got a picture of this lovely lady painting away. I was like, yay, yay. I was like, I can't wait. So I was joking to 007. I was like, yes, we'll have to do it. GoFundMe dreadlock, GoFund Dolly, Dolly's dreads. See, I could have a business now. I could learn how to do dreads and call it Dolly's dreads. So that was quite funny. And here's another picture of her work. If it gets into focus or not, I don't know. Not really good. And then another picture of her. Beautiful. It's not in focus, but I was like, oh yes, get me in that chair. Get me in that chair. That's all I'm saying. So I've got to wait for a few months, but that'll be a nice change and a nice, whole new. I will call it an energy bringing in to myself on my journey. It's not for everybody, but it's my life with my path, with my journey, and this is what I have been talking about for quite a while. And I'm just thinking, what am I waiting for? A lot of people know from the beginning I've been talking about this. I've tried it myself, but really I'd rather get someone else to do it properly and just get it done, because it's just a feeling that I need. And I'm just going to go into a quick chat about the antennae hair. I have done a chat on this before, and then we're going to have a look for orbs. So no, she said something about, because they're not synthetic either, because I'm having a little bit extended. I don't really like extensions, but it's real hair. But I'm in a bit of an energy thing with that, so they're going to have to be cleansed. Do you know what I mean? But no, they're just going to be my hair color, and I've got obviously the grey going on. You can put things in anyway. But if anyone doesn't know, I know there's a lot of people in chat that will know, and I'm not going to look at chat in a minute because I'll get distracted. But and if any orbs are about, they can come in. So I'll just ding while I'm talking. Is the Native American Indians? There's lots of, indigenous people, tribes, that know this or knew of this. That's why I believe fashion came in with short haircuts. So to me, it's not just people think of African people or whatever. It's all people who grew their hair long. There's many traditions, cultures that grow their hair long. So. But I'm just going to talk about the Native American Indians, because I have done this chat before. Now, when they had a war, some of the, the sort of military people wanted, they started recruiting Native American Indians for the tracking, the special senses of tracking. What helped them, they realised, just to shorten this up, was that the men with long hair that went tracking and helped them had a sixth sense with the hair. This is like the extension of your nervous system. That's why I've said before, when you get a feeling about something and your hairs stand up on your back of your neck or wherever you want to say, that's why the little antennae, think of it like that. Some people might think, what? Go and research it. It's not just Native American Indians that knew this, but the story goes, well, it's not a story, it's actual fact what they did. So anyway, they shaved the Native American Indians men's hair off, because that's what they do in the army, especially in America, like shave it all off short, in a whatever cut you call it. And they built the skyscrapers. They had balance to know that, and short hair, but they realised when they cut all their hair off, they shaved it down to nothing, basically. They knew they didn't have these tracking devices, this sixth sense of knowing. Like they did a lot of tests where I'm starting to grow my eyebrows. It will be, well, you can always grow your beard, you can have a beard. So they knew that they did tests where they were out in the forest and they had someone sneak up on them, to try and kill them or whatever. And they found out that when they had long hair, they knew before they sneaked up on him, they sensed it. And when they cut the hair off, they didn't. So they sort of got killed, or the sort of test that they were doing on them. So you can actually research that yourself. I've researched that, and I was just watching a lady called, I think she brought it up, or it was a lady of colour, and she was really lovely because she was talking about locks, and obviously she was talking about black ladies' hair, but at the same time, it's not just black women. White women do it. A lot of women do it everywhere. They're putting weaves in the hair. They're putting, the extensions, or they're buying a lot of wigs these days. And she was sort of going on about that, but she was saying how, we're connected to, it's a connection to the cosmos sort of thing, which I can't actually show you because my phone's going to die. But like I said, all you have to research on the internet is just put hair as an antennae, and you'll see lots of different stories about stuff. But what else was she saying? She was also saying on the woman's side, that's why women know a lot of things when they've got long hair, because if a man had short hair and it's like, I know what you've been up to, so how do you know that? And I've had people saying that to me lately, of like, I've said something, they've gone, how do you know? And I'm like, I just know. I just know. And it's in a lot of different cultures. You've got Indian cultures, Sikh cultures, they know that their hair is sacred. That's why a lot of them cover it up. They'll cover it up with a scarf, which I think looks beautiful. I'm not into the whole let's cover your face up with just your eyes showing, if you get what I'm saying. I'm not into all that, but they cover it with a scarf. They protect their hair because it's sacred. And a lot of men as well don't cut their hair, but like in those cultures and Sikhs and that, they put the hair up in a bun or whatever, and they cover the hair because it's like your energy. People touching your hair, putting their sort of thing on it. And that's why I said yesterday with the whole thing with when women cut their hair, they feel like they're getting rid of something, or maybe it's a new start, they want to get rid of something. But I felt like I lost something when I cut my hair off. So it's all very interesting. But like I said, if you do research on the Native American Indian story of the hair being an antennae and being a tracking device, and then when they cut their hair off to go in the army, it just didn't work. So they said, we don't want the Native American Indians to cut the hair, because they work better with the long hair. They're just like feelers. But if you think about it, when fashion first started coming in years and years back, women used to have really long hair. And then you can go into the Vril Society. They had really long hair. And fashion was, to have it cut in the little bobs and this, that, and the other. And the lady that I'll have to give another shout out another day, because that is going to die, that phone, was, she was saying about how a lot of people are trying to, especially women with really curly hair and afro hair, straightening the hair, trying to be more like having like Caucasian hair or whatever. Just be natural, and that's what the woman was saying, because when you're putting I think Americans call it a perm, when they're perming the hair, like afro hair to straighten it, you're frying your hair. But so are us white ladies, because then this is why I said the other day, I don't like doing it. A lot of people have curly, a lot of women have curly, and you don't know because they're straightening it and then putting GHD straighteners on it, and you're just basically frying your hair. You're frying all the wisdom out of your hair. You're frying your natural. And someone was saying something about curly hair, because the spirals of life and the spiral, the coils, and I thought, And then I just watched someone talking about Hebrew stuff as well. I thought that was very interesting. They were talking about the old unk, and I thought, here, my hair's curly, but it's hard to manage, so I'd rather put it in a style that's just going to be easier. And I did ask her, and I said, is it meant to be hard maintenance? And she went, no, you just got to get your roots maintained. You've got to look after it properly, obviously. You can't just like wash it and then don't, make sure it's dried out properly, or obviously it would smell, or, So just wanted to say that. My hair pretty much straight and boring, hence why I constantly curl it. Yeah, it's just like, each their own, but I hate putting heat on my hair. I've always been like that since I was younger, like, because my hair was curly, all the girls at school when I was younger were having a perm. But I didn't need a perm because mine was curly, so it looked like it was perm when it wasn't. But I hate putting any, like hairspray on my hair or gelling. I hate putting stuff on it because I think it's masking you. I don't know. Personally, me, myself, I don't like it. So for me, yeah, with rags, no heat, yeah, the old way when they did it, rag curl your hair. There's many different ways you can do it without. You can put a headband on. I've done it before, and you put a headband around here and you twist your hair when it's a little bit damp around here. When you take it out, it's got big curls and it's really nice, and it's no heat. Maybe I'll have to show you that one time, but I can't be bothered with all of that. So for me personally, it will be better for me because I'm just on a different thing at the minute, vibing on a different thing, and I just can't be bothered. It takes me ages to dry my hair. Like if I want to get the curls out when it is curly, it's just, I don't know, it's just gone mad at the minute. So I'm like, this is for me, might not be for some others, but I will be showing you when I've got it done. So that'll be something good to look forward to. Like I said, I've got to get saving my pennies, but I will get it done in the new year. Something to look forward to, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. I was just looking at the woman in the shop today going, oh, she looks so beautiful. Beautiful lady. We all like to express ourselves different. So, because I've had that little chat, yeah, natural curly hair, that curly hair struggle, exactly. So, I'm going to do the dinging again because when I came in, the orbs came in from this side. And they normally come from that side, but I've got candles over there. And that's why it's a bit dark. So we're just going to have a bit of an orb watch and see if they come in again. Oh, here's Waxman. Waxman! Thinking of dreads myself. No, you're not, Dad. My dad's taking a mick there. Dad, at the beginning of this, I don't know if you've just come in, the orb came from here to here. So some people can't see. So we're just going to see. Came from this side to that side. I'm going to do it 3 times just because I feel like it. And if they want to come in, they will come in. The one before was brilliant because it was like wispy, and then I saw it and I was like, oh. Oh, ask them to show themselves. Right, okay. So if the orbs want to come in and show themselves to everybody, as you have been doing, please come in. Might sound a bit daft to some, but like I said, check the beginning of the video because, you know, they're about. It's normally when I'm talking, they're sat quiet, they'll be like, yeah. It's like on Amanda Ellis, I think it was, video the other week. Hers were different because they just sort of went, and mine just go, yeah, I was just saying today, thank you everyone who's come in. I was just saying to 007 today that it's a really nice, you can tell it's a nice tone. It's just a nice tone. I'll just do it again. Yeah, I think JP and a lot of people heard things going on through the microphone because I think it affects things. So if they'd like to show themselves, please show yourselves. We know they're there because they're normally here a lot on chat. I'm not a Kiwi. So we'll see. So I was just going to sit in the quiet, really. Yeah, you heard it. I heard it. I had to play it back and I was like, and I thought, yeah. A bit like if something's coming through a radio station. So, yeah, did you hear it as well? So, obviously, tones affect things. But like I said, they're normally here on this side. But it came from this side. Oh, you're a Kiwi. Okay. Dolly, go walk into the living room and back. Okay, what movement? Movement. You can't see. Oh, it's sat on something. Or maybe I should put that back over there. That was over there before. Da, da, da. Oh, I had a song as well in my head before. It was that. There! Oh, did you see? Thank you. Did you see? Very quick. It was that song, Lean on Me When You're Not Strong. Can't remember the words. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'll do a card. Who's in chat now? Did you just see that? I'm going to have to walk again. Did you see it go, whew, lean on me? Well, I believe I know myself what they are. You know what I mean? Energy, spirit, whatever you want to call it. And they're not bad. People have different perceptions on stuff. If you're in a high frequency, you're going to attract a higher energy. Even my dad saw them. Well, whoop, whoop. Because my dad's normally like, I can't say them. I'm like, I'll go off again. You know, it's everyone's perceptions. I mean, if my dad said he saw him, I said, there you go. Yes, it's your Nana. Yeah, well, Nana, if you're here, you can blip in and blip out. Dad's in chat, so, you know. But, yeah. She must, I might like the candles over there. I was like, oh, I'll put the candles back over there then. Yeah, we always get them in. Watch for the people dwelling under the bridge that, you know, have to try and bring bad energy in and put fear in people because, you know, we're not interested. Proving a point right now. I don't know if I'm supposed to ask something because I'm not used to this, obviously. They're like whispers, you know. I could say, can you appear on the, which side is this on me? The left? Oh, my dad's not even got his glasses on. Well, I did say to 007 today they were a lot stronger than normal. Because the ones that Tapper got a few weeks back, they were really quick as well. And you really had to, you know, you have to go back to when I've noticed it and go back to that time and then really check. So, yeah. Ask anything. I don't know what to ask because I'm not used to this. I'll get used to it. I'll be doing more with it. Yeah, love is in the air. Do. I think my Nana and whoever else, I think they like this tone. I think. I don't know if they can come back in again to show or show us that they're here or do something to prove that they're here, which obviously don't need to do because they are, as we've seen, but yay. I feel more they're there when I'm just yakking and it's just, you know, when I'm not really sort of asking, but obviously I'm not used to it. Okay. Could be, yeah. Just doing your last squat, Kieran. Okay. Ting, bright orb. Oh, I keep going in and out of focus. Hi, Revel. I'll move about again. By the way, there is a little light over there, and that's just off the TV. But I did ask for positive energy only, and if they want to come in on either side, they can do. So we'll see again. Jason. Do we know a Jason, Dad? I don't know. I'm like, da, 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 da. Mind you, they could meet friends over there. Do you know what I mean? Cat Dolly, yeah. Cat Dolly. I just realised I got a little buffer in the bag as well. So, you know. So you think it goes quiet, but when you put it to your ear, it's like really loud, like loud, not loud. It's not finished. That's Mother Nature, my perception on it. Just get tingles in your head, though. I'm going to pull a card in a minute, see what happens there. Dolly is Mrs. Glitch, yeah. So we'll just see if I carry on talking and doing some cards, because I think they like the cards. Oh yeah, I'll do these. I've not done these for a bit. Da, 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 da. Why we're talking. But yeah, that song was going through my head today. Not a good one. Going through my head today. Yeah, lean on me. But I can't remember the words. Lean on me. Oh, right, yeah, that one. When you're, what is it? Lean on me. When you're not strong. I can't remember the song. Da, 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 da. I'll help you carry on. I can't remember the words. Do, 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 do. But that's gone through my head before. Lean on me when you're not strong. The cards that have fell and the one that was turning up was. Are you ready for this? Ooh, the three witchy sisters. The power of three. What power of what? Trinity? Number 3. Yeah, keep your eye out, people. Another orb, floor to ceiling. Oh, I missed that one. Did I miss that one? I probably missed it because I'm yakking. Oh, and the card's number 9, by the way. Number 9. I'll read this one out to you. Hi, Jessel. Hi, new here. So beautiful and nice accent. Thank you. We've just been bringing orbs in, and they're right at the beginning of the chat as well. So we're just waiting. You have to keep checking in the background while I'm talking. But number 9 is, so you may see somewhere I'm yakking about this. These 3 witchy sisters are triplets and they go everywhere together. Which of them works? And each of them works, and with the others to keep their magical knowledge strong and very grounded. and very simple too. The hats are designed to connect, you know, the witchy hats, because here we go with me talking about your hair being an antennae. And the witches had pointy hats. Why? It's that thing again, isn't it? Triangle, Tesla, things pointing up, obelisks, energy conductors, let's just say. Their hats are designed to connect them to celestial knowledge. Well, the guy who said before about he was obviously a guy with dreads, he was like, you know, long hair, is it connects you to the celestial, to the cosmos, to the universe, whatever you want to call it, that energy out there. All that is said to be above, remember I'm always saying as above, so below, all that is above, and when they take them off, they connect to the earth. So when you want to connect that way, funny enough, that's, yeah, remember I'm always drawing the pictures with the lady's hair going up. I'm always drawing the pictures, and I will just prove, and a lot of people know that I draw a lot of pictures with ladies' hair going up. Is it on this one? Like this. I'm always doing that. So earth, that is said to be below, as above, so below. Energies above, energies below. They are very, very good at sensing what sort of energy is about. Well, see, and this card's just been plopped out on the floor. And they often visit people who know that something isn't quite right. But they just can't work out what that is. These sisters are likely spooky. Oh my God, I can't believe it says this. I'll show you. These sisters are likely spooky antennae. Well, is that not what I was just talking about? Antennae. Antennae, and they use their powerful psychic skills, we talked about that yesterday, to work out what's really happening. What's really happening in the world today? It's not what the mainstream media say. Once they identified their energy issue, because we're all having energy issues and we're all learning now how to hone this energy properly or transmute it or whatever you're doing with it. Once they can identify the energy issue, they can work on the antidote and share the right action with you, because for every problem that exists, the world of magic provides a solution. When your powers are focused, remember we said about focus, it's what you focus on. Focus in this threefold way, you create a powerful energy shift. Well, isn't that what's going on in the world around you and your world? It's your world, remember. As a result of the consciousness you choose to create will change. Of course it will. If we've talked about this all the time, you're trying to get in more positive frequency, your world's going to change than being in a negative one. We can sense around you some strange energy. And we are here tuning in, the tuning fork, tuning in, so we can identify and explain to you what is happening in the wave of free, very clearly, very simply, and without fear at all. Remember, we're always saying this. Because this problem may not even be a problem. It is simply something you do not understand yet. This is what I'm saying. People fear something they haven't seen before or don't know because we've not been taught the right way. So when I'm like, what do I say? Because like I'm not used to this. You know what I mean? Getting tickly ears now. Let us come in, help us with you, and we will soon share exactly what it is. But you must help us by being aware. Everything's about being aware. It's about being aware of yourself, being aware of your perceptions, especially being aware of yourself when you're mad. It's being aware of you when you're acting out of something, you know. And we have all these energies. You have different aspects in yourself. Sometimes you get a bit mad. Sometimes you do this. Sometimes you're dragging that. Oh, it could be Lilith energy or this energy or that energy. Learn to love all your aspects of yourself and bring them in and just use them when you need them. Sometimes you need to fight in one in case that situation comes up, but mainly we're learning to go back to center and back to love. That's how I see it. That's my perception. And soon you will share exactly what it is, but you must help us be by being aware, awake and alert to what is around you. The message, something that has just happened will happen twice, then 3 times. Something that has already happened twice will happen 1 more time, and something that has happened 3 times is now complete, finished. Farewell, finally, by the 3 who are in charge of these strands of fate that repeat in threes till the lesson is learned. We're all learning lessons. But yeah, so I'll come and chat in a minute. I was just thinking about something then, and it was let me see. Something I just thought. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was that fear thing of like, you know, that's why I've said you've not got to be in fear. People will like try to come in then before and like, oh, I'll tell you what it is, to try and put me off, to try and scare me. I'm not in fear. There's a world that's always been here. Oh yeah, it was a guy that was talking about the Bible. Like I said, I've got the Bible. I'm not religious, but there are bits in it. Samson and I'm probably going to get the name wrong. Samson and Delilah. That story. What did they do in that story? Because there is truth in the Bible. They cut his hair off. Lost all that knowledge and wisdom, didn't he, when they cut the hair off because he had long hair? A lot of people back in the day, even Jesus, had long hair. Long hair. Antennae. You know, I see it as a picture that I'll show you again that I drew. Hair, antennae to around you, the cosmos, the universe, the spiritual realms. Feet firmly on the ground for grounding. As above, so below. Energies above, celestial energies, energies below. People talk about archetypes, archons, this, that, and the energies of things that were maybe here, you know, and they're in Greek mythology and lots of different people's culture from around the world and bits of the religion, because it's all there. So it's energy forms. When we pass over, we turn into an energy form. There's all them energy forms you can draw from. But yeah, long hair can, yeah, exactly. It's an antennae. I'm not saying you have to grow your hair. And if you're a man, you can always grow a beard if you haven't got any hair. But I'm just saying, yeah, pure energy. Look into it. Just put on YouTube, watch a few different videos on it of different people talking about it. Hair as an antenna. You will come across a Native American Indian story, and you will come across a lot more. And you probably will come across the Vril Society, the women with long hair down to the butts. Do you know? I've talked about this before, though. That little orb is still there. Hello, little one. You're not talking about that near the door, are you? Because that red light is actually off the TV shining in the class, as long as you're not thinking it's that, because that is a light off the TV. I mentioned Samson earlier on. Because Samson, the whole story in that, they cut his hair off. Powerful, your hair's powerful. It keeps all the, you know. So, hey. Sorry, I'm just catching up the chat. Just trim my hair. I just trimmed my hair. I trimmed a bit off it. It needed trimming a little bit, but it's not like I'm cutting it, you know, from here to up here. I do it myself as well. Go to the hairdressers and they want to lob your hair off. I'm like, no, I haven't been to the hairdressers for ages. So yeah. Yeah, too much information you weren't ready for. Yeah, I think it holds a lot of energy. That's why as I said before, with energy, you've got to be careful who you're around. It's like I had a chat, and this upsets me with people with the whole cancer thing, because I've got a friend whose dad's got cancer. They don't watch me on it because no one's interested in what I've got to say. If it came out on the news, it'd be all over it. It was out on the BBC, but I was trying to say, what does your dad eat? Blah, 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 blah. Because if people don't know, you want to go and research it. When you get cancer, if you're eating sugar, it feeds cancer. A lot of these people I know go out drinking quite a bit. What's alcohol? What does alcohol turn to? Sugar. Yes, it turns to sugar. It's not good for you anyway, but once you've got cancer, it feeds cancer. So people go, oh yeah, I eat, or I don't do that. No, but you're drinking. Alcohol turns to sugar. Sugar feeds cancer. And I sort of tried to mention it to my friend, and I try to mention it to people. Yeah, honestly, research it. You need to go on alternative places. So then it's like, sugar's like bad anyway. We all know that, but we're all addicted to it. Do you know what I mean? Most people. Yeah, sugar. So, but they just look at you like, oh yeah, but anyway, we're going to the pub to go and see my dad. So it's like, but then if it came out on the news, you know, on the BBC, oh, by the way, you shouldn't really be doing this when you get that. Oh, everyone would be like, oh, right, did you hear on the news? We shouldn't be doing it. Oh, yeah, don't listen to other people that are trying to help because you think we're all cuckoo. But if the news said it's right, then obviously it's right. So everything you're seeing on the news right now, and all I'm going to say about the news lately is keep watching. Trump will be out of the country soon. The Marines have been activated. That's all I'm saying. It's going to get a bit red October time, people. But I don't need to go on about it because, like I said, I've had the popcorn in for ages. So we're just watching. Oh, yes. Yeah, processed sugar. Yeah, processed sugar is bad. Raw natural sugar. Yeah, processed sugar I'm talking about, sorry. I don't mean like fruits and stuff like that. I'm talking about processed white sugar. People need to take a lot more vitamin D. Yeah, people need to take a lot more vitamin D, not just by taking it, but by also sitting in as much sunlight as you can. It's a bit hard in the UK, but if there's a bit out, I'll go and sit and drink a brew while I'm sort of taking in the rays a little bit. Not sunbathing, obviously, but yeah, more vitamin D, definitely. CBD, yeah. And there's a couple that were in the UK. I can't remember the name of it. It's something math, cure for cancer. They've arrested these people and threw them in a prison, apparently in the EU, because they don't want it coming out because they want people on Big Pharma, as a lot of us know that. But, that's out there for people to research yourself. So like I'm beginning to, understand now that DMT, get on DMT, is we can't red pill people. They've got to come to it themselves. They will go on the journey and realise, what a lot of people have been saying is true. Flowers in my hair. Yeah, when people start researching, they start realizing, instead of listening to that big machine called MSM, which is going to be, is people are waking up. They can start seeing, like today I just saw on the news in the UK, I don't watch it, but I just put the telly on to get YouTube on, and it was like, Boris Johnson has supposedly had an affair with blah, blah, blah. And I thought, hang on a minute, this sounds like when they were going, Trump had an affair with Stormy Daniels. Now it's this woman. Now he's done this. It's the same story of what's happening in the US. If anyone's not noticed, the next minute they'll be going, impeach the Boris, impeach the Boris. Do you know what I mean? If anyone's watching and listening properly, you're like, oh yeah, same old, same olds. Nothing new under the sun there, the same old story. Just saying. So she's in a singing mood. Yeah, I was in a singing mood, but I can't remember the words. Or that I'm in the mood for dancing, romancing. Right, I'm going to do another card. Oh, put that one back there. I'm not even checking either, so. Hi, no one's flower. Yeah, you've just missed orbs coming in at the beginning from this side, and there's a few been going on. I wasn't actually watching now, so that's what we're sort of sat here in the dark for. Yeah. Yeah, GC Math, is it? GC Math. Yeah, you want to research GC Math and find out what's been going on there. People are like, why would they do that? Why wouldn't they? Yeah, they're getting more and more obvious, the mainstream, or maybe we are picking up on it. I think we're picking up on it, but they're getting more and more obvious because people are beginning to wake up to the crap. And when they are hearing snippets of their so-called conspiracy theory people like QAnon and stuff, and all sorts of different communities going on about shouting out the news, they're beginning to go, hang on a minute. Yeah, taking a bit more notice. This is how the sleeping, the muggles, as we like to call it, will wake up in the end because they're starting to see something's not quite making sense. So that's all I'm saying. Oh dear, yeah, oh dear. So if any orbs want to come in while I'm doing my cards, you're very welcome. Even my dad saw them today, so that says something. If my nana would like to fly in, that's fine. Yeah. Still getting that song. Lean on me when you're not strong. Can't remember the words. Da, 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 da. I'll help you carry on. Oh. And I had the song that No Woman, No Cry. No woman, no cry. What else? Children of the Revolution. We'll have that one as well. We all are. Oh, that just jumped in midair. Where is it? See, they're all facing that way, and that one jumped right in the middle, and it's facing that way. So it's this one. Oh, Storm Angel. There's a storm coming. Collusion of beliefs, styles, attitudes, energies. I'll read this one. I'll do 3 and we'll just see if any other orbs pop in while I'm doing this. Number 35. I don't know them ones. I don't know if I know them. Obviously need to get used to speaking out loud. Oh yeah, there's a storm brewing. It's been brewing for quite a bit, you know. Trump's and ages ago, there's a storm coming. Right, this one says, this one says, Storm Angel. This beautiful fairy is dressed in storms. Energy around her crackles and sizzles, but she is calm and unharmed. Now is your time and turn to lean to deal with the energy that is around you. Because remember, there's a lot of energies around you, of people and stuff like that. It's just dragging you down. I've said this before. Without compromising your own. Don't compromise your own. That's what I'm learning with certain people today. It's like, I can't, you know, I'm not listening to negative people. She appears when energies with major differences collide. When intentions are vastly different, when techniques are worlds apart, and when compatible belief systems meet up. Sorry, not compatible, incompatible. Had a lot of that. There is nothing wrong at all with difference. Diversity is wonderful. Shadows and light, as we all know, you have to have the dark to see the light, vice versa and all that. And necessarily and can coexist in harmony, but certain kinds of difference do not blend. And that's true, because we can have difference of the certain kinds, negative kinds, that, you know, don't blend. Like oil and water, they separate and cannot coexist in harmony. Therefore, I bring change. And when change comes, especially from within, for some it is simple, easy and flowing. For others, dramatic, erratic, wild and full of static. Like I said, I appear when 2 forms of energy collide, high and low. I then appear, which makes you think of Trump being quite high in energy, and then you've got the Democrats on all that side being all shouting out, being all low in energy. There's a bit of a storm brewing, isn't there? Just saying. High and low, then I appear to burn away the old and create clear, fresh vibration, where all that is stale, talked about that, and fearful, talked about that, and unpleasant has been cleared away. The wonderful thing about this challenging collision, I can't even say it, is that while you'll be nudged out of your comfort zone, you also realize just how much has changed and how far you have come. I've seen it in myself. The results will be worth the pressure, trust me. When I appear, know that this is natural for people to feel tension, to become even more entrenched in their beliefs and to refuse to let go. The only approach you can take right now is clearly and powerfully remain in integrity. Do not compromise what you are out of a misguided notion of being compassionate. You must speak the truth. That is in your heart. I always speak from my heart. You know, I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm talking about mine. And stay committed to that. I have done. I've never wavered off what I've been saying. I've stayed consistent, especially with something. There may be arguments, even angry situations and fights at the moment. Withheld energies and being freed so they can be released. You will uncover the truth about a situation, as no one can lie when this angel is about her work. Any lies, deception and manipulation, cheating will be revealed. The most important, I've been noticing that about people who are lying and bits and bobs, getting caught up with things they're saying and forgetting. The most important objective for you when the storm angel is about is to speak truthfully and act in integrity, as all is about to become very transparent. No shit, Sherlock. Oh, especially 2020 vision. And even after that, it's not just everything's in 2020. There's lots of things coming out. There's loads. So transparent. As Trump's always said, got to be transparent. And her first bright light will reveal all that is hidden, so it can be banished for good, eradicated off the earth, as Q said. Just saying. Just saying. It's all exciting, folks. I was thinking of the importance of being consistent. Yeah. Oh, no, my little one's in bed. And the other one's out for the change. So, thank you, Effie. I mean, I can change things, you know, but I'm quite consistent with what I go on about. And most of the thing that I've been very consistent about from the beginning of coming on YouTube was positivity and energy. Never, ever not come off that, ever. So I'm going to orb. Did you see the orb? No. Sorry, I get dead excited every time, like, oh, a little orb, even though it's not like it's the first time I've seen him, because it's not. You're gonna come in again. Did you see that one, folks? Remember, you might have to go back to the beginning of this video, and you'll see them right at the beginning. Come from here to here. I'd like to ask if it would float across, maybe, because if it did, or they do, it'd be a bit of a longer travel that you could see. So hopefully, yes, again. Anyone else see? Did you see? See, I've not been checking because I've been yakking, and 17 thumbs up, so that's good. There's always one person who puts one down, and it's got to be the same person every time. It just makes me laugh. You know, that people can put a thumbs down to people who talk about energy. It's like, go, know thyself, check thyself. Yeah. So, oh, one more card, and then I'll ask again, and we'll see. But like I said, you will see the orbs if you go back to the beginning of the chat if you've only just come in. Oh, flew out. Oh, two flew out, and they're both together. Oh. So. So we've got the fairy. I mean, this is, you know, one of my favourites. The fairy of the Greenwood. The natural world needs you. So look out for the orbs. Please come in while I'm talking. So I might not notice because I'll have my head in here. 44. And then I'm going to go. What are they? These are oracles. Shadows and light, people. Shadows and light. So 44. 44 is 8. Reading these because I don't really know these cards that much, but obviously, where is it? 44. 44. Yeah. So I'm going to read it out so I won't see you in chat. So if you'd like to come in across here, would be good. This little green fairy signifies and embodies the life force of the green world. Ooh, Mother Earth. She is seen tending to plants that are drooping to moist or to dry. She is like a nurse or healer assigned to the plant realm, great forests and small personal gardens alike. She is joyful every time someone gives energy into this realm. You'll see that in Rising Dion on Netflix, the new thing that came out. Every little bit helps nature the plants, which are very tired. Fewer and fewer plants and trees and forests are expected to provide more and more life-giving oxygen for animals, elements, and we humans. Sometimes she becomes overwhelmed with all we humans have done to the green world. So she may be about to ask for your help. Yep. When you give her help, blessings are returned to you threefold. The green world is changing and I'm asking for your help. The world needs you. You just missed the orbs at the beginning, but they've been in anyway. They might come in again in a few minutes, maybe. The world needs to tend to the green things in some way right now. And it is your time to make a contribution, time to plant a garden, assist another with theirs, or share some food, flowers, or herbs from your own. Develop your connection to the solar energy. Find your own water source and depend less on supermarkets, ATMs, and electricity. Learn to live with her, the soul of the green. Just get out more in nature, is what I'm saying. Providing the world with this beauty example, you are nourishing and nurturing our mother, the earth, who feels so tired some days. Find a forest or a grove of trees or a fairy ring or mushrooms, somewhere that speaks to your soul, and sit with her a while. When she breathes her message through the leaves and whispers the words of wisdom into your ears, you will know the right place and time to devote this sacred donation of time and energy, and thank you in advance. The fairies will be sure to help you in return. Take time to grow plants or tend a vegetable patch or a herb garden. I was talking about that the other day for next year. Look into contributing some money or time to, or devotion to a cause for the green world. The natural forest and the wide green spaces of the plain needed your healing, kind and tending hand and heart now. Your influence will have great power. Make a donation to a wildlife foundation or green world. Look into, or just get out in nature and sit with it. Establishing a grove or visiting a forest, or offer your energetic support and prayers for a world where green spaces thrive and where the wild creatures of the green woods continue to live in their own environment. See and visualize a world where green things grow, and the fairy of the green world will know what nature is safe while there are ones such as you in the world. It is a time for growth and for abundance, for the earth element to find its way true and strong into your beautiful life. Eat organic food, go raw, detox, find water source and cleanse it. Be more self-sustaining and step away from the unnatural system and join with the natural energies of the, plane and the galaxy. But I feel that coming in for the future, because we know there's all this genetically modified, all that sort of stuff. So that was good. And then the last one is Strange Valentine. Love is strange. It's not always what you think it is. Yeah, it might look like a monster, but you just don't know. You're just judging people, aren't you? I don't mean you lot in chat, you know what I'm saying. So that one is 27. Yes, Jack. Strange Valentine. Love doesn't always look like we thought it would. Thank goodness. It's in the strange and the surprising that the sweetest loves can be found, as this odd little pair have found, much to each one's joy, comfort, and delight. When this lovely pair, Strange Valentines, comes to visit you, you are about to be gifted with love, romance, and a friendship for an unexpected, even unusual place. Don't let New York. Don't let differences keep you apart, because they are what is drawing you together. And when you are as delicate and fragile as you can be, someone as strong and protective as this gorgeous, friendly Yeti. So I'm looking for a Yeti, folks. Can be just what you need. You have an enormous amount of cosmic help at the moment, and it's all focusing on the area of your love life. You will soon receive very good news regarding a relationship. You will also do a lot of work on healing old wounds from the past relationships. I've done that, especially past long-term serious relationships. Now, some of this news may not seem to be great at the time, but please give yourself a chance to absorb the lessons, because you are moving into a beautiful new phase of your romantic life where you will be free to create a wonderful new love life for yourself, coming very soon. You may experience a massive splurge in the emotional energy and new romantic beginnings, so it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings inside you, and who may not be your type. Hurrah! You'll awake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. Sure is. Yes, that's all good. I think it's also about us finding ourselves as well. As I said the other day about loving yourself. When you love yourself, everything will come into play. So I'm going to go in a minute. So I'm just going to have a drink of my chamomile tea. And I'm going to walk off and come back again, because that seemed to work before. And we'll just see if we get to say bye. Oh, my spirit guide gatekeeper is here. He is a tall Indian with headdress and whip. I'm a little owl. I've got some owl, little owl. Oh, mind you, if you want to talk about spirit guides, I never thought mine was a woman. Let's put it that way. You want to see something, Dave? This was my nana's, my mum's mum. You ready? Little owl. You know when you were a kid and you used to look at things and you're like, it's pot, and it was like, oh, yeah. Some people are in fear of owls because they see certain things were on certain places of certain people's temples and all that. But like I said, they stole a lot of our symbols. It's the bird. Some people call it the watchers, the big eyes and stuff like that. Some people even say they sort of look like with the big eyes, some sort of the things that were drawn in caves as well. That some people are calling ETs. You know, there's lots of different stories about different things. But yes, my nana's little owl. So yeah, of course, owls are from nature. Yeah, so I'm going to give it a few minutes and see if we get any to come in before we go to say bye if they want to. We'll see. But they did, so I'm glad, because it's. I think they're more coming when I'm just talking, you know, and then going on more than just sitting going, we know you're there, because we know they are, because we've seen them. Like I said, you just have to go back to the beginning of this video, because they're there right at the beginning of this video. Don't know if it's the same one or different, but if they want to come in, I'm finishing my tea off. Hi, John Binney. We've had them in again. We had them right at the beginning of the video, so you don't have to troll through it to see, you know, that they were there. Miss Chimes. Jimmy. I don't think so. But remember, energies can be in houses of, you know, I don't know. It might be for somebody out there. I don't know, Jimmy. I don't think so. Bye, middle class mum. Mama one, bye. American, yeah, all different time zones going on. So, yeah, like I said, I'm just waiting. Thought something just went up there. Do I have to switch the light on and off, or get some? Or should I put my light back on that I normally do? I don't know. Would they like to come in and say bye-bye? It's funny this, because this sounds like the ringing you get in your ears. I had ringing in the ears today. Well, in the right ear today. Ding the fork again. I have to do it 3 times then. And I'm not forcing it. It's just, you know, if they do, they do. Good night, Jesus Christ. Oh, good night, Jane. I've still not finished this, so we'll see. Oh, no, I thought, Don't know if to go back to the normal lighting on this side. Do I or don't I? No, double. They've been in. They've been in already at the beginning and in the middle. So, you know, but like I said, I'm going to put the light on. Yeah, they've been in. Like I said, if anyone's like, what's you talking about? You only have to go back to the beginning of the video and it's, you know, clearly right there at the beginning and through it as well. So that was good. I just feel it comes naturally more, you know, when I'm just talking and I'm like in my element, because when you're in your element and you're happy and them energies come in, that's how I just feel with all that. So like I said, they're there, you know, for any skeptics, but I'm not really bothered about people who don't believe in that, because this is not what I'm about. It's about talking to you lot in chat who can see or on, you know, on with the same message that I talk about. Like I said at the beginning, I'm getting my hair dreaded in the new year. I can't wait. I've got to save up for it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a whole new ball game, that's going to come with a lot of challenges of just like what people are going to think, because some people think that they're dirty, they're smelly, they're this, that, and there are orbs in the movement at the moment. They're not moving. Yeah, they're probably watching. Yeah, exactly. The watchers. You know, and people have different perceptions on people, and I think it's wrong, because like I said, most of these people who have deceived us are the ones who are stood there in suits looking all presentable, you know. So you can still be presentable, you know, with that sort of hair, but it's awful to think when some people said, oh, I've not got a job at such and such a place because you've got to look presentable and respectful, and they're not. It's like, yeah. Beautiful chat, Dolly. Love to each and every one of you. Beautiful souls. You look like Dolly without jets, but with or without. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's just another thing. I've been wanting it for ages, so I thought I've got to do it. You know, I've been wanting it for ages. I've just got to go out and do it. I haven't got a Tibetan singing bowl. Oh, we'll try that before I go. But I've got Tibetan. No, I want a crystal bowl. But that's another thing. You know, I wait for the abundance to come in of when I get my crystal bowl. I have got, let's see what this one, I have got these. So I've got that, and then I got my, see that tone to this tone, and this tone is 528. But that vibrates through me. That's like... Still there. Yeah, this is just a really old thing, but I like pearls. Don't know if it's because, you know, I'm a Pisces and all that, but yeah. So I'm going to go. Like I said, if you want to check, you don't have to go through all the video to check the orbs. They're right at the beginning anyway. When I said I asked them to come in at the beginning, they're there. I'm going to go and chill out for a bit now. I've got to charge my phone because that's going, and I'm still on stitching and doing the bags. And I'll be able to post them out this week of Miss Q's, and I've got the job of Miss Chimes to do. Yeah. I'll say why you hear Miss Chimes. I know it's a grasshopper, but did you say you wanted something written on it, or was it just the artwork of the, you know, the grasshopper and whatever else I decide to put on it, like hearts or something or whatever? So yeah. What have you said there, Dave? What? Something on the orbs. Oh yes, it's 9:11. Woohoo! I think I'll leave on that note. Time 11 minutes past 9. So yes, if you want to go and check the orbs, go back to the beginning of the video, and I will see you very soon. Is the folk? I said yes, it's a frequency of 528 healing tone. Apparently, I really like it. So yes, it's a nice. You know, a lot of people get the 432. But I decided to get the 528, so I'm doing a few tests with it and stuff. I'll do a video on the orbs in slow motion. Thanks, Dave. Thank you, because like I said, of all people who saw him tonight was my dad, and he didn't even have his glasses on, so that says something, because he's always like, I can never see them, you know, because they're normally quite fast, or they have been, but, you know, lately, you know, even I'm noticing them as I'm speaking, so... which is good because normally I'm too caught up with what I'm saying and looking at chat. So sometimes I'm like, did I know? And every time I've said, did you see it? Like, I have to watch my video myself to go back. I'm like, yes, they were there, you know, whatever. But the one tonight, when I first came from this side, straight across. So it's there. I've got to start work. So, yeah, have a great night, Double O, and everybody else as well. And I shall see you at some point in the week with some chat on something else, obviously. And yeah, just keep that vibration high. Keep calm with everything that's going on in the 3D at the minute. You know, all mad eye of the storm room. Remember, watching, listening, researching, being aware is the biggest thing. As long as you're aware of what's going on, then it's good. It's better than not being aware of what's going on. Yeah, I'm talking about the time. But then again, 9/11 was one of the big awakenings for some people, but I'm talking about the time. So which now it's 9:13. So I shall see you very soon. I'm gonna go and chill out, watch something, and carry on stitching, folks. Stitching. So stitching the positivity together. Like, I feel like I'm stitching the... I don't even know what I'm talking about now. So anyway, catch you all later. Now I'm looking for the button again, which I always do. So see you later. Bye. Night, dolls. Yeah, night, everybody in chat. Catch you soon. Bye. Are you saying bye, Jack? What do you think? Are you tweeting today? Yeah, thank you. You tweeting? Oh, and thank you for the people who sort of said a comment about my spelling mistake. You know, making a joke out of it about, oh, someone put, oh, Dolly is a goddess, and then spelt goddess wrong. I went, oh, my phone must be spelling it wrong. You know, like, it was just funny what people were saying. And someone was saying, you know, a lot of what people have classed as very good inventors or all that, some of them weren't classed as very clever. But, you know, that's what the intellectuals would say, wouldn't they? So just saying, it was quite funny. You know who you are, that have commented quite a funny comment, you know. It was quite funny, seeing as we've all got a sense of humour, which that side haven't got. So, yes, see you all soon. Bye.